Welcome to Words of Wisdom Wednesday. I am so glad that you're here, and I told you guys on Monday that I was going to do Vlogtober, and I completely did not film yesterday. I don't know what my problem was. I couldn't find the mojo and the inspiration when I had the time, and nothing really kind of connected, so it was a little bit difficult. And then by the time yesterday evening came, I was working behind the scenes on a new project. So there you go. Sorry. They have a little curl that's kind of weird right there, but that's okay. So Words of Wisdom Wednesday. This is it. And they're not my words. They are actually from Gary Vaynerchuk. I will leave his link down in the description box below to his channel. I have been thoroughly enjoying this guy for the last couple of weeks now. And I will tell you that he was one of the ones who kind of gave me, I was inspired to let go of things that were not truly what I love and want to do. He was kind of part of the piece of the puzzle behind choosing to leave Cincy. And I finally got my official email back from them that they are going to shut me down. I asked for that specifically. I didn't want it sitting there, and I didn't want it to go inactive as if I couldn't do the job. I resigned, and I wanted it to appear that way. And I know it means nothing to anyone but to myself. But if you've ever left something behind by choice, it is always so freeing when you can just say, see ya. And it be that instead of them say, bye. So I just didn't want to leave that door open. And I also wanted to make sure I closed the door that needed to be closed for myself. And that was that. And I'm very pleased, very, very pleased. My neck is just very, very stiff today. I took some Aleve, so I'm hoping it'll kick in. I think I slept really, really hard and stayed in one spot probably too long. Anywho, words of wisdom. Sheila, I go on these long tangents, guys. Here it is. Put your head down. Stop focusing on what other people are doing around you, especially if you have a goal, a dream, a desire, something that you're working towards, whether it be going back to school. I know many of my friends, some of them want to go back to school, but they can come up with as many excuses as anybody can. And my advice is stop it. Stop giving yourself an out before you even take a chance. If it is something you truly, truly, truly want to do, then you need to put the time and the effort and do it. No one is stopping you but you. And you can't say you don't have time. We all have the same time in a day. And this is what I kind of got inspired by yesterday. I think it was yesterday, because I am listening to Crush It on Audible. I will also leave a link to that below for you. And if you'd like to try Audible, I will leave a link where you can get a couple free books for a trial period. But in Crush It, I'm at the point now where he basically was saying that to stop with the excuses and put your head down and focus and just do the work. Do the work. Yes, you're going to have to say no to some things. You can't just sit down and binge watch a whole series on Netflix and still expect to get your degree. Or you can't expect to watch movie after movie after movie and expect to go launch a new e-course. Or you can't watch football over and over and over, game after game after game, and still write a book. You can't do those things. They're distractions. And so we need to let the distractions go. And I am encouraged by this. In fact, this morning, I told you my neck is stiff. My body just, when I woke up, my body just hurt. And I think a lot of it is, I wore some new shoes yesterday, and I could feel it in my back. And a lot of that is my own, because I need to get busy. I sit down way too much. I'm sitting at work. I work in a sitting position. So I need to get up and move during the day. Anyway, again, my long tangent. So this morning after the husband left, me and the pup went and lay down just for a few more minutes. And I was kind of scrolling. And I thought, wait a minute, no. So I pulled out my phone and I pulled up my notes. And I let some of my creative juices just flow, and I typed myself up a few notes of some things that I want to work on, and it kind of goes along with this new project I have taken on for myself, and I'm excited. There's like a fire underneath me, to the point that I understand when I have that free time, especially in the evenings, I need to not just watch whoever on YouTube or watch whatever's on TV. Most of what I like to watch is already set to record, because I never know what I'm doing with the kids and whatnot. This week our games are Thursday night and Friday night. So tomorrow night and Friday night I will be unable to work on this project that I want to work on. And that was something that Gary Vee had talked about in the book Crush It that I heard yesterday, was that you're gonna have to say no to Netflix. You're gonna have to say no to binge watching football games. You're gonna have to say no to neighborhood block parties. You're gonna have to say no to your friends' night out. You're gonna have to say no to things, but you're not gonna say no to family dinners. You're not gonna say no to playing with the kids, and you're not gonna say no to spending intimate time with your spouse. So unless it's those three things, maybe four, many of us also work full-time as well. Those will take priority. The rest will either be no, or we'll figure it out. I know for myself, if I give myself a deadline and really write it down and work it into my just daily routine, then it's doable even more so. It becomes just a habit. And there's a lot of habits I'm working on changing this last quarter of the year. And I can't wait to share those with you. I don't want to say them now, because I want to actually conquer some of my demons that are holding me back from being the best me. And they're not demons, they're just bad habits. And I'm ready to break those. And I encourage you to discover the bad habits in your life that are holding you back from reaching your goals and dreams. There's nothing holding you back but you. Nothing. And for most of us, it's not even money. Yet we want to say, oh, I don't have the money to do that. There's resources for you. There are ways to get around it. And if you really want it bad enough, you'll figure it out. And that is what I am doing myself. So that's my words of wisdom for Wednesday, is to dig those heels in. Stop giving yourself permission to have an excuse. Stop listening to people that are going to talk you out of doing what you want to do. Maybe you need to put some people on mute on Facebook or Instagram or whatever social media outlet you have. There are some people that are on my friends list. I don't see what they post. Because it's very discouraging. It's either complaining or something that's not going to make me a better me. I haven't unfriended them because I still like them. I still want to check in on them, but I check in on them on my time. They don't get to invade my space. I go invade theirs. I go check on what's going on with them. It's on my terms, not on theirs. And that is an aspect of Facebook that I absolutely love, because you can do that with anybody. You don't have to necessarily unfriend someone just because you don't like everything they post. Just unfollow them. Unfollow them. Click the unfollow. Not unfriend, but unfollow, and you won't see them come up in your feed until you go search them out. I usually do that searching out when I'm a little bit stronger, when I'm not so influenced by other people, and I can just say, oh, nothing's changed. because 9 times out of 10, the people I unfollow, nothing changes. But I have hope for them. I have hope for them. All right, I'm gonna go. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I hope to catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.